You see this bell icon here? Hit it now and we'll ensure you get delivered the very best of reviews, interviews and pop culture content.
हेलो ओल्ड फ्रेंड्स। तो मैं हूँ सुचारिता और यहाँ फिल्म कंपेनियन पर नया काम शुरू किया है एक रिकमेंडेशंस का। वेलकम टू February 2022 एडिशन ऑफ सुचारिता सेलेक्ट्स। After an almost thanda Omicron-laden January, February में movies and web series are back with a vengeance. तबाहियां ही हो गई हैं. I have watched way too many things this month. जिसमें से I'll be picking some of my favorites, starting with Loop Lapeta, streaming on Netflix. Time loop movies are so tricky to do, but the most fun genre when done right. Akash Bhatia in his very first feature hits it out of the park. Enabled by a youthful, energetic cast, Loop Lapeta had my full attention from the very first frame until the very end. Watch this ambitious Run Lola Run adaptation on Netflix and have fun spotting a bajillion carefully placed Easter eggs. Delightful. Gehraiyan, streaming on Amazon Prime Video. Yes, at this point, Gehraiyan promotions are coming out of your ear holes. But if you still haven't heard everything there is to hear about the Shagn Batra film, let me just recommend it one more time. One last, I promise. I love a movie which deals with the complexities of human emotion with the respect these emotions deserve. Why people do what they do, how does one find pockets of joy within their lives, who decides how much overlap of worlds is acceptable and how long one must suffer before setting out to find oneself.
Are we just messed up people?
हाँ, शायद।
Shakun, his team of writers and actors all work as one, finding us answers to these questions and more. Loved it. Badhai do in theaters. Director Harshavardhan Kulkarni had been missing from the mainstream for 7 years since his directorial debut Hunter. I couldn't be happier that he's back. It is incredible how a bunch of straight writers and actors and creators came together to create an empathetic portrayal of the lives of many closeted homosexual people in India right now. Well done, script consultants and focus groups. Badhai Do was enjoyable, insightful and empathetic with some stellar acting performances.
जैसे आपका कोई इंटरेस्ट नहीं लड़कों में, है ना? पर
क्या?
हमारा है.
I loved that the film doesn't fall into any cliched preachy traps. It makes a strong point and it remains entertaining right till the end. Must watch. The Tinder Swindler, streaming on Netflix. ट्रू क्राइम से ऑब्सेस्ड मेरे दोस्त ये डॉक्यूमेंट्री जरूर देखें. फॉर अ चेंज, दिस इज नॉट अबाउट मर्डरर्स इन द अमेरिका ऑफ द 70s. दिस इज नॉट इवन एन अनसॉल्व्ड मिस्ट्री ऑफ एनी सॉर्ट. इंस्टेड, दिस इज अ मॉडर्न डे कॉशनरी टेल अबाउट आवर रिलायंस ऑन टेक्नोलॉजी टू क्रिएट इंटरपर्सनल रिलेशनशिप्स. एंड जितनी फास्ट आजकल चीजें मूव होती है दुनिया में, उतनी फास्ट चीजें खराब भी हो जाती हैं बिफोर यू रियलाइज व्हाट्स हैपनिंग टू यू.
We don't know how far this conspiracy actually goes. Just the tip of the iceberg.
One man ran a literal human Ponzi scheme, defrauding one woman to spend her money on another, then her to spend her money on someone else, and बंदा आज की डेट में आजाद है. उफ, देखना जरूर. Inventing Anna, streaming on Netflix. ट्रू क्राइम को थोड़ा और ड्रामेटिक बनाकर देखना आपको पसंद है, then give this show a try. Like Netflix के shows थे ना Mind Hunter and Manhunt, Unabomber. Inventing Anna takes very real stories and people, invents a few inspired fictional characters and runs with it. How a fake German heiress managed to fool not one or two but hundreds of people, banks, hotels, organizations for many years, lavishly spending money she did not possess. You can't make this shit up.
I'm building something as a private club, a step beyond the VIP room.
It's $40 million to finance.
We have 2 banks interested in loaning her the money.
Through the eyes of the journalist who brought this story to the world, to the mainstream, this show might even get you to begrudgingly respect Anna Delvey for what she managed to do in male-dominated industries. It's not the best, most amazing thing ever made, but because it's easy viewing, I am recommending Inventing Anna on this list. Petite Mama, streaming on Mubi. Women telling women stories, and Celine Sciamma tells them best. Petite Mama explores the loneliness of grown adults but also 9-year-old girls. A single child in the middle of nowhere on a single bed with a single night lamp, games to play alone until her brain one day opens up a magical portal for her to go through and make a new 9-year-old friend. But is this friend really new, or is this someone she has actually known for 9 years? I'm getting goosebumps as I say this. Watch Petite Mama on Mubi and thank me later. Gangubai Kathiawadi in theatres. Lastly, 24 hours before shooting this video, I watched Gangubai Kathiawadi, and this list will be incomplete without including that film in it. Alia Bhatt and Sanjay Leela Bhansali together create an epic drama depicting a few years in the life of hugely popular but hardly documented Kamatipura sex worker turned madam turned politician Gangubai. It is one of Bhansali's most feminist films, I dare say, and hands down Alia Bhatt's best performance, Highway included. Based on a chapter in Hussain Zaidi's book Mafia Queens of Mumbai, Gangubai Kathiawadi is brimming with female angst. Love to see it.
अरे जब शक्ति, संपत्ति, सद्बुद्धि ये तीनों ही औरतें हैं, तो इन मर्दों को किस बात का गुरूर?
Oh, also read the book. Another recommendation, it's very cool. Now, before I end, let me mention that I still have not watched Paul Thomas Anderson's new feature, Licorice Pizza, which is in theatres in India now, finally. I will watch that movie this weekend and perhaps include it in the next episode of Sucharita Selects. Tab tak, come hang out with me on my YouTube, on Insta, everywhere. See you later.